Lil, make it pop. What's up? If he broke, then we can't talk. Nope. The I make it shake. What? Like a shake weight. Make it break. Like an earthquake. Break the bank. If I put this work in, is you gon' cop me a Birkin? Money make this hot girl act a fool, and that's for certain. I'ma get the turkey, he know I'm his favorite person. That nigga think my.
Let's get into it, y'all. Story time. I recently became a full-time student. I'm over here taking like damn near 6 classes each semester. It's been very challenging for me just trying to keep up with each grade that I get. This is my first semester that I'm taking a lab class. And mind you, when you're a pre-med student and or pre-nursing student, it's very, very crucial that you pass the lab class. This class is also 50 minutes away off campus. When I first met this professor, you can just tell these doctors, right? She's a chemist. These think they all of that in a bag of hot Cheetos. They just have this entitlement. It's due to me. You have to show up to my class on time. You have to do this. Even though I'm paying for the class, I'ma still give you my ass tickets. Midterm grades are here. I knew she was gonna be one of them professors. Second week, third week of class. When you have car insurance, it's like a 6-month plan or a 12-month plan. My 6-month plan was over with. Not only did I move to a new address, I also had to renew my insurance. Around this time, I had to miss her class. Even though I had the money to pay for my car insurance, at this point I don't have no insurance on my car. Mind you, my car is brand new, 2024. I had this car for only a year, so it's brand spanking new. So I cannot afford to ride around with no insurance. That's just not smart. Logically, that's not okay. Because you move to a new address, you got to go through a whole different renewal process. Proof of address, they asking me to take pictures of my car, front, side, back, inside, the trunk. Proof of residency. Because I moved on campus, I don't really have no bills in my name. Well, do you have a picture of your ID? Girl, I have not updated my ID in like over 3 years, 4 years. So my new ID don't even got my updated address. I just moved here. I don't have none of that. So I went to the dean. The dean basically wrote a proof of residency note from me, the dean of student affairs. I go to chemistry lab on Wednesdays. I don't think I should drive to chem lab, right? This is the chemistry professor. We back on her chat. This is how I knew she was on rah-rah from the beginning. I'm not driving no hour uninsured. Like, and then let's say I get pulled over for whatever reason. They pounding my like, you ain't got no insurance. Oh, we taking this car to the pound. Like, let me just miss one class, right? I've been there this entire semester. Let me just miss one class. Like, one class is really not gonna hurt nothing, right? That's just on my mind, heavy. Anything can happen. Out of all the Wednesdays I was there, I missed one Wednesday. Valid excuse, right? This is a valid excuse. So I emailed my professor just like any other responsible AB student would do. Unfortunately, I'm not able to make it due to, finances. My insurance not being renewed. Like, I really sold it. Like, I really dragged it. And I actually sent documentation basically of my insurance not being active. Y'all know what Shawty told me? Just guess what she told me. Just guess. I understand, however, whether you have a valid excuse or not, you cannot make up any lab at all, period. Because if I do it for you, I'm gonna have to do it for the other students and her syllabus. If you have documentation, I'm showing her documentation. Valid excuse or not, you're not gonna be able to make up the lab. And mind y'all, this is life or death. So Shawty, fuck the fact that I don't have insurance on my car. I need to be in class. All right. Oh, okay. You one of them. Okay. And she. So you gotta know how to deal with these type of teachers. Like, you're not gonna get nowhere getting smart with them. You're not gonna get nowhere trying to prove them wrong. Ride uninsured. If you get hit, oh well, girl, you just gonna have to go to jail and get your car pounded. That's kind of what she's saying to me right now. Mind you, it's only been a couple of weeks since I've been going to her class, so it's not that many labs. So me missing one lab can affect my grade because it's already not a lot of assignments. It's only 4 or 5 labs. If you miss one lab out of those 5, it's gonna make it look like you miss hella school, but it's really capped. You just don't have a lot of leverage to kind of miss anything. Do or die. Basically, it's kind of what lab is like. Do you mind just excusing this, not putting a 0 in? Basically, she like, oh no, I'm gonna have to see your progress. All right, she not trying to f with me, so I'm not finna beg, kiss your ass and suck your toes. Like, okay, cool. Midterm grades are here now. We 2 months in the semester. You got 2 more months to save your ass. Got an F in chemistry lab. A F? I don't think you understand. I'm an AB honor roll student since last spring. There's no way this gave me an F for missing one lab, like, because a bitch didn't want to risk her life driving uninsured. Cool, no biggie. No biggie. It's a biggie. A F? Must be an error there. But here's the gag. Are y'all ready for the gag? If y'all ready for the gag, say we're ready for the gag. I go check the grades in the system. She didn't put one of my grades in. I was in fact there on that day. Not only was I in fact there, I also have proof of me submitting the documents that I was there that day. So I don't have 1 0, I have 2 zeros. So absolutely, I can definitely see why that would be an F. Midterm grades came out last week. I'm thinking I'm in the clear. She didn't put an assignment in, right? It's okay. Everybody make mistakes. Like, it's really not that big of a deal. Let me just clarify this. If you would have made sure you put all of your students' grades in, I would have never got an F. Shawty. Good evening. I'm writing to inquire about my midterm grade as I have noticed an F in your class. I attend every Wednesday, submit all assignments punctually and fully completed, and actively participate in each session. Could you please clarify the reason for this grade? I am concerned it may be an error. Thank you for your attention to this matter. Very respectful, very educated, very calm. Hi, Angel. It seems you've missed 2 labs. Ziploc and measurements. This is based on attendance record from the attendance sheet. Shawty don't even do roll call. She just does this thing where when you come in, she just expects you to sign the attendance sheet, right? I don't know what happened that morning. I probably didn't sign the attendance sheet. That could happen. But you see me, you know my name. Regardless of if I signed the attendance sheet or not, I submitted the assignments. Thank you for your response, doctor. I was here for measurements. Sent in a little screenshot. All that lab work I did, that's 4 different PDFs, boo. September 10th, right? You can see I submitted the work September 10th. Ziploc, I may have missed. Did you overlook the measurements content and didn't submit my grades in time? Or is this a different measurement? Question mark. I've only missed 1 lab this whole semester. I was in fact present for all the rest. Miss Doctor Chemist. Okay, all right. You're hot shit. You're all in a bag of hot Cheetos. I understand. Hi, Angel. Why you saying hi to me again? I just sent you an email. All right, that's neither here nor there. I will answer your questions and then I have a few for you. I did not overlook the assignment. Upon checking my attendance list, your name was not there. I believe I posted your attendance grade in the data report grade on September 10th, 8:54. That means it was during the measurement lab that day. That grade was based on you not being there that day. But you spoke to me verbally in my face. It would have been your responsibility to sign the attendance sheet. The burden is on the student, not the instructor. I believe you came to lab before, so you were already familiar with the process of taking attendance. My questions for you: how come you're only noticing the 0 now, weeks after the grade was posted? Have you noticed your other grades being posted while this one was a 0? If you have noticed this before, why didn't you come to me sooner? All right, so now it's on me for not saying nothing sooner. At this point, I cannot take your word that you were there. Great. So the best I can do is for you to come after lab tomorrow and answer some very specific questions about you being present during the lab. I need to be convinced. Moving forward, make it a priority to sign the attendance sheet when you come to lab. Now, let me tell you how my God works. Are we about to get into it? Y'all want to know how my God works? I don't think y'all understand when I say how my God works. Guess what I did this day? I filmed a whole vlog of me going to school in her class. What did they say? I checked your attendance at 8:54. In attendance at 8:40. So that means if I wasn't an influencer, if God didn't instill on my heart to make a vlog that day, I would have been AOL or what? I would have been asked out of luck or what? I'm telling y'all this story time because I want y'all to see this mentality of these professors. Shawty, I just told you that I was there. Not only was I there, I also submitted the work, and you still trying to go back and forth with me about an attendance sheet as if of me being present for real or not present for real. I was present for real. Cause you that lazy that you can't roll call real quick. So not only do you want us to get there on time, bring safety goggles, make sure we're wearing long sleeve, bring our laptops, make sure our laptops are 100% full, make sure when you come in, as soon as you come in, at the crack of the time you come in, sign the attendance sheet, submit your work. Damn, what you doing? Thank the Lord. W's in the chat for JC for putting on my heart to make that vlog. Girl, if I didn't make that vlog, have some common courtesy, twin. This my grade. I'm not like your other students, bro. Mommy and daddy is not paying for tuition. I'm sacrificing for this. I quit my job for this. Let me think about removing your 0. Come on, twin. Like, that's up, twin. And I'm gonna tell her that tomorrow. Honestly, I don't think that's right. Like, I feel like you should care about your students. I'm paying for this class out of pocket. So like, why at the end of the day, like you're working against me, not with me. So I ate her up again, corporate style, because that's what I do best. I appreciate your understanding regarding my situation. As a full-time pre-med student enrolled in 6 classes this semester, managing my regular workload has been quite challenging, especially after submitting assignments that demonstrate my participation in attendance. I acknowledge that I should have communicated my concerns earlier. I get that, but I only realized the issue when it was too late. I have attached video evidence of my attendance on September 10th. Sent in that screenshot, sent in and where the school is located, and I'm gonna show her tomorrow just in case she think that's AI. Unfortunately, I forgot to sign the attendance sheet that morning due to a stressful start, and I sincerely apologize for that oversight. Given that we have clarified this communication, I kindly request that you consider updating my grade. As a full-time student without employment or financial support from my parents, it is crucial for me to maintain at least a passing grade. I sent the video proof. You know what she said? Guess what she said? Not a bitch ass thing.
Lil, make it pop.